Yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo. Hey, chat. Nick coming in with 105-month resub. Dude, Nick, hey, welcome back, dude. Hello, Trev, Light Proud, Eskits, JVDK. Hello. What's going on here? Yep. Ow! Rude. All right. We got a few of these that need replacements. Also, oh, I thought there was another one over here. I think we were looking at this one last stream, and like the green light, the green side wasn't on, but I guess it's working. I guess it always was working. Muted, or is your headphones dumb? I mean, I see audio going through OBS, so we have 6,124. I believe that's more than what we needed. Hello, Mirax. Hello, is it Lambra? Or is it Imbra? I'm not actually sure how to pronounce that name. Is it just Ambra? Oh, sorry. I am brain dead. I think it's the font. The font was messing with me. I am brain... No. Yeah, I am brain dead is what it is. Yeah, the font is messing with me. Normally, I'm pretty okay at, like, reading... Do they still call it leet speak? That's what it was originally called. I don't know if they still call it that. All right. So we need to get power situation situated. Now, we were messing with this a little bit on the last stream. Obviously, we are missing some rotors here. So we're going to replace those with the dragon steel ones. I guess we should start crafting these up. Now, we made 3 of them already. So these are going. But I feel like maybe before we do that, we make the rotor holders. We have ZPM rotor holders. So we need the rotor holders, and then we need energy converters, and then we are going to need the dynamos. Now, wait a second. Hold on. Yeah, we're doing LUV. Okay, so let's try and figure this out. So we have 3. So that's 10, 14, 24, 28. Let's do 29. We'll just kind of like take care of this section here, just so we're not crafting like a crap load in bulk and blocking all of our machines. Let's do 29, and then we'll do like this section, and then we'll do the center. I think that makes sense. So let's do 29. LUV dynamo. So we actually need 28 since we have 1. We'll go ahead and crank that up, let things happen. That's going to start using some power in the base, which might be a problem since these are out. So maybe I should grab some old turbine. We should grab some of these. I should get rid of these, the Shelley ones. Let me just go ahead and delete these. All right, get rid of these. Beep, 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 beep. We're never going to go back to those. And then we have 39 additional ones that are unused. I'm just going to get rid of them. It's kind of a waste, but you can't really do anything else with them. And in fact, we even got rid of the recipe to make them. Let's get rid of these. Okay. So going back to here, we have some twinite. I'm going to go ahead and use those. And then we have some like full ones. So let me just go ahead and pop these in here just so we have these spun up. Whoop. Where am I? Let me take that out of my hand here. As far as I know, you can't do anything with these. There's no uses for them. Uses. Unless it's like a hidden thing, there's nothing in JEI that says you can do anything with them. Oh. Another thing I want to do before I forget, the system's probably making more of those turbines. Let me turn these down. Maybe keep like 20 instead of like 50 plus. Are there any other ones that were turned off? I think I got them all. So for now, our power should be back to where it was. Just double check, make sure. Yeah, it looks like we're fine. Okay. So what are we doing here with these dynamo hatches? What is taking so long? We have some circuits that are being made. Is this blocking? Do these require HPIC chips? It's kind of annoying. Might be about time that we upgrade this stuff to the multi-blocks as well. I know there's a multi-block circuit assembler, but large circuit assembling facility? Can we even make this? IV. So maybe we should upgrade to this, because then we could put a parallel hatch on this thing. We can increase the speed. It just takes up some space. I don't know if we can do all of this stuff, but yeah, I feel like we should upgrade. Okay, let's take a break real quick. We're gonna make the Elite Circuit factory thingy. Where can I put this? Right there? We are filling up. I am gonna need to expand. Yeah, we have like some spots left, but we are filling up. We're gonna have to expand our crafting pattern situation here pretty quick. All right, so that was a large circuit assembling. And that looks like we can craft it. Shouldn't be any problem, theoretically. Yeah, I still don't know what we're stuck on here. Did I make a mistake with one of these? Is like the LUV machine hole the problem? Maybe this is trying to put in the wrong machine. LUV machine. So this is number 8. Let me just see if things are in here. I'm not sure why this isn't going. So like a locked craft or something? Oh, crafting is unlocked. So it's not that. So what are we stalled on? Voltage transformer? I have no idea where these things are made. It's kind of annoying that to go back and forth. Assembler number 1. There's nothing in here. Is this one? I guess I should just go through and just check and see if these things are any of these are locked. Aha. Why is this locked? I don't know. There's nothing even in it. Weird. Okay, well, we found the problem. I'm not sure why that was locked, but... Okay. Oh, wait, no. We're still messing with this stuff. So we have the large circuit assembly, so I need a parallel. I'm considering if we do 16 or not. I'm going to start with 4, and we can always upgrade to a 16 later, I suppose. All right, so meet... energy hatch. LUV energy. 16 amp. 1 amp. Energy converter. What are we doing here? Okay, so besides that, what else do we need? We need the input output. We need 6 tungsten steel pipe casing. Hey, Digital Dumber. Hello. Oh, is this one only 1 energy hatch as well? Maybe it is. Accepts exactly 1 energy hatch. You are correct. Okay, so we have... Oh, that's a 1 amp energy converter. That is not what we want. So I need to make one of these, and then I need to make 29 of them for those. But we'll hold off on that for a little bit. Oh. What did I just do? Oh, okay. 10 assembly line grazing. All right. We are going to need 59 large scale. 55. It's pretty fast. Just kind of waiting on the broads. Okay. And then 4 tempered glass. Cool. So that should be everything that we need for this guy. I am fairly certain we need the input outputs. So IV input. Do the circuits require fluid? Are we just providing... I don't remember how this works. How are our recipes set up here? We're putting the fluid in with the pattern. Okay, so that's fine. So that means I need an input bus, or an input hatch, input hatch. Then we're going to need interface. I could set this up so we're just stocking, but I'm going to just leave it as it is for now. If we want to change it later, we can, but let's not try and get crazy yet. 2 storage boosts. Red ME. We're going to need a Fibri. We're going to need regular ME. By regular, I mean white. Anything else? Might need a second one. Anything else? I'm not sure we need anything else. Now, will that fit in here? Can I put it like right on top of the other assembly? Is that going to be a problem? Am I going to hate myself for doing this? The answer to this question might be yes. But I'm going to put it right here. Okay, so how does this lead out? So we need to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6 block one up. And then that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from the wall. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on top of that would be the controller. Does that look right? I guess I could scooch it. If we adjust this, we could put it right up against the wall. You know, I am going to scooch it one over this way. I don't know if I'm going to move it back any, but I will scooch it over one. I feel like I should move it back one. I think I'm going to move it back one. So let's figure out where this comes from, and then we can move that, and then we can move this whole thing back. Actually, I'll just move this back one, and then we'll adjust the other thing. So that'll go there, but we got to move this keyboard, which is fine. Everything else looks good. Okay, so this is 0FF1.
Beauty Muffin raided my stream with 5 viewers.
0FF1. This one. Copy over here. We're going into this one. So I need a dense boop. Keeble anchor. P2P. Memory card. And wrench and wrench. All right, now we should be good. Jude, thank you for the raid. All right, that's looking fine. That's looking fine. Now, if I tell the system to just place that, it's going to place some blocks in unfortunate spots, which I don't want. So let's make this right here our power. What else do we got here? Input. I think we're gonna put our input output like right here. Is that where I'm gonna put it? Yeah, I think so. Input, input, and then output. Or maybe output and then input, input. Yeah, I think it makes more sense output than input, input, since these are going to be on a sub network. So we need one of these here. I don't have a ME output bus. There we go. And then we're going to have input. So there's a hatch. There's a bus. We can do parallel here. We can do maintenance there. What else do we got here? Any other special things that go into this? I don't think so. So now I should be able to use this guy. And hopefully it just works. It doesn't just work. What am I missing? Oh. Oh, I think there was another light bulb too back here, wasn't there? All right, try that again. Well, why are we not working? Oh, did I not put the pipe casing? Oh, I never put that in my inventory. But that's still not enough. All right. To make this easier, I'm going to paste this out of here so we can actually see what's going on. Looks like I was missing a block right there. But let's just paste this out of here and just kind of see. It's really hard to tell when it's right up against the wall like that. Yeah, so we're missing 2 blocks, actually. I don't know why I didn't paste those. All right, now our structure is formed. Okay, so let me recut and paste.
Savage FI just resubscribed for 7 months.
Yo, Savagified, welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 7-month resub. Thanks, dude.
Diavolio just resubscribed for 23 months.
Where are we at? Whoa, what is even happening here? Yo, Divolio, thank you
Savagified
for
just
the 23
gifted
months,
6
dude.
subs.
Savagified, thank you for gifting 6 subs, dude. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Are we good here? I think we are good now. Yeah, okay. Point. All right. So then we can do some light bulb action. Oh, I have some on me, right. Place one here, one there. Good enough. All right, so then we want storage boost. Boop, boop. Any glass cable? Nope. We need the red. We need Fibri. All right, and then I need... Wait, storage? What did I put? Oh, I had extra storage buses on me for some reason. Interface. I'm gonna actually do this. Interface. right? Multi-block circuit assembler is nice. It skips tier of circuits it can make. So we want pattern, extended pattern, beep. All right, so this we are going to do blocking mode and not lock crafting. Okay, so I just need a smart cable and then we should be hooked up. Should be good. All right, let's rename this thing. So this is Circuit Assembler Multi-Block Clean Room. Okay. So all of these patterns can get moved. Hey guys, thank you for the support. I do appreciate it, everyone. Thank you, thank you. Let me just go ahead and do this. I haven't reported inaccessible items. We'll do that. Good call. All right, so let's test this. Let's make a quantum processor mainframe. All right, and all these should be times 4 as well, actually. All right. I might have broken something since this was trying to craft some circuits. Let's try this again. That seems pretty good. Just the fact that we're parallelizing it, even if there's no speed increase, the fact that we can do 4 at a time is like way faster than what we were doing before, regardless of any other benefits. All right. Cool. Hello, Jude. Thanks for that raid, dude. Appreciate it. Gonna need a second clean room to fit the circuit assembler. Oh, you're gonna need a second clean room. Sorry, I misread that. I thought you said I need one. I was like, wait, I just put it in there. I misread that. Yeah, laser engravers is the next slowdown that we need to unslow down. You are playing Star Trek as well. Still early days though, just in LV. Yep. LV, I feel like in all the Greg Tech packs, once you get to like HV, that's where it like starts to transform. Like before HV, everything is like really grindy, a lot of manually cutting wires and hammering plates and this and that. But yeah, the early days are quite the grind in Greg Tech packs. Okay. Hey Razzle. All right. So we made the dynamos. Where are they? These. 29 dynamos. So I need LUV energy converters. 29. That is a lot of twinite. The other thing we were going to do today is look at converting our power downstairs to AE. All right, I'm sorry, the steam generation downstairs to AE. Or adding more and then like converting the other. I'm not sure how we were going to do this just yet. We were looking at that last stream though. Getting rid of all the laser IO stuff and kind of converting this to AE, which should simplify things. Although the thing I like about this is it runs if there's no power to the base, like the item transfer, all that stuff. It's just the fluids being provided run on power in this setup. But I kind of feel like we're at a stage now where that matters a lot less and we should never run out of power in such a way. Anyway, we'll be looking at that probably a little bit later today. So yeah, today is going to be all about upgrading our power situation. So there's 29 of those. Then I need the rotor holders. ZPM rotor holder 29. I don't know if we're good on this. This might be the slow down the gears on the forming presses. Looks like everything's coming through just fine. And then dragon, we need 29 of these. I don't know if that was a mistake crafting these at the same time. One's going to block the other, hopefully not. It looks like things happening fine. How can I switch to plasma gens if we're not making any plasma at all? Are you asking me for the future? Because if that's what you're asking me, I have no idea. I haven't planned beyond what we're currently doing. All right, where are we at? This part of the mod pack is all about waiting on things to craft. Making the multi-blocks and all this stuff is cool and everything, but like it still requires an enormous time sink. Ugh. What's happening? Is these? This one. This one's power could have been upgraded. Right? Yeah, I think we can do ZPM UV or whatever. I don't think we ever upgraded any of these. All right, so that's working on that. We are trinium gear. Trinium. Yeah, I'm not sure where the slowdown is here. Is it... No, we're not slowed down by the bender. Forming press. What is happening? Why is that going so slow? Is trinium being made through the alloy? I don't think it is. No, we have an EBF back here for trinium. But we have trinium, so I don't understand why this is going slow. It's just not constantly crafting. Wait, are we making gears in a different spot? Oh, we are. Oh, okay. I thought it was that other machine that was making these. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one should be upgraded. I mean, all all of our machines need to get upgraded, but we needed the power to upgrade them, so we have the Dragon Steel done. ZPM rotor holders are getting there, so we have to do. We got about another minute or two before those would be done. All right, so let's upgrade the one remaining one here. What is this one? This one. Rotor holders. So we got dynamo hatch, energy converter, soft mallet, and then rotor holder. That's all we have to do downstairs. Then just put the rotor in, it should be good. Alright. So I'm gonna just do all 10 of these, and then we'll kind of see where we're at. The thing that's really kind of like bothering me is if we're gonna have enough steam to support all this. So I'm kind of doing these in smaller sections and not just doing everything at once because I don't think we have enough steam for all of them. Kind of want to figure out where we are, how much we can handle, and then like back it off just a bit to sustain. Do I need a new dynamo as well? I should have been putting in a different dynamo. Did I put in the wrong one? We're going from IV dynamos to LUV dynamos. All right, that should be everything in this little section done. All right, so I want Dragon Steel 10 of these. So it was pointed out that these things just consume the amount of steam even like when you first start them up. So we should be okay. As long as number doesn't go down, we should be fine. So I'm going to do the next 4 of them. You can't craft them. As far as I know, you can't really do anything with the turbine. They don't combine. There's no uncrafting method. There's no uses for them. They're like, their only use is to go into these things and get destroyed over time. Okay, so rotor holders. I guess the other thing to keep in mind, even if I upgrade all these and it looks like our Steam's fine, until we're like utilizing the system fully, some of these things just don't turn on. They're not always like drawing steam if their power is full. But each one of these should be producing 180,000 EU per tick, which is an enormous amount compared to where we were. Did I cancel the autocraft of them rotors, the red ones? I brought the number down to like 20, I think is what I told it. The Twinite ones. So we have 57 in here, but like, it's not going to craft anymore. I can just delete the entire autocraft, but we'll just leave it for now. Oh, we used 8 dynamos. Did I miss one? Oh, I did miss the very first set. Thank you. Soft mallet. Oh, what's the durability difference on these things? So this is 128. This is double. Polytetrafluoroethylene. Silicone rubber. Boom. We just upgraded our soft mallet technology. Alright. So then we got 14 remaining, so we'll do these 10, and then we'll do those 4 and see where we're at. Polybenzene? I might. I'm not actually sure, to be honest. There's so many fluids we have made in this mod pack. I cannot. Ruler holder. Yeah, that's for. Okay. I cannot tell you with any confidence what we have and don't have. Unless it's like really early game stuff. I looked at the Steam just a moment ago and it was fine. Where did I miss? Oh, again, the very first ones. All right, router, we need 10 more. Man, it still looks like we're fine. Let's do these last 4 that we made stuff for. Rotor. Place. Please. Please. Alright, I mean, Steam is still staying where it needs to be staying. But these guys have all stopped. So these aren't even using their Steam anymore. These are. Yeah, all the ones in the center aren't even being utilized. So, like, this isn't really a valid test unless everything's running at the same time. Turn the EBFs back on? I mean, they turn on by themselves? I don't want to overmake stuff. I have no idea what to even turn back on or what to turn on up higher. You're getting a lot of power from the upgrade, so it makes sense that the center is unused. I did make some extra gargantuan energy things. So we have like a lot more power buffer here. I can make like 2 more, I guess. And then these things being filled should spin up all of them to refill. And then we'll get a better idea. I did turn some off, and then at the end of the stream, I said I was going to stay logged in and just like babysit them and make sure everything comes up to level. Which I did. So this is priority 8, so this one would be priority 9. And priority 10. So let's turn this one on. So that should be sucking all available power. But it doesn't appear to be. What's going on here? Oh. Yeah, they need to spin up. I'll just leave this one for now. So that should be kicking on all of them at this point. But it's going to take a while for their RPMs to come up. So Steam, oh yeah. Okay. Steam is now an issue. As expected. All right, so we are going to I guess I'll do 32. because that is the amount that one dense cable can do. Now, theoretically, we're not keeping up producing the amount of steam, which means we aren't able to power our turbines fully, but all the steam that we do have should be powering them and producing. Actually, that's not the case because these things act weird. They have time to like power up, and if they're constantly like in a low power state, they're just going to be using steam at like an inefficient rate. I don't know if these are still going to be speeding up. I mean, it looks like they are. Well, something is being starved of steam, and I have no idea how to tell which one that would be. Is it one of these? Oh yeah, okay. It's the amount of recipes here that's the telltale sign, I guess. All right. Let me just take a look here. I mean, we are filling up with power, so we are positive. It's just not utilizing the steam efficiently. Essentially, what's going on is our durability on the rotors is being inefficiently utilized. But that's fine. Well, we're taking care of it. All right, so there's our lapidary dynamos. I need steam pipe. 32. I'm gonna need tier EV. What are those things called? These. EV upgrade kit. I'm gonna need 30 of those. I don't even remember what it cost to make these things. Stainless steel. Resonant ender. Enderium glass. That's all easy stuff. Okay, and then we're going to need 32 times 3. That's 4 of these. This should be getting our blast furnaces running. Maybe not as much as I thought they would be. One thing you could do is put this in the floor below the steam turbines. You're talking about how the power generation, the steam in here? I could move it from the basement. I don't know how I'd do this. Oh yeah, diamonds. We were running lower on diamonds, weren't we? No, it doesn't matter if we do it in one chunk because this whole base is chunk loaded. Everything's chunk loaded here, so it doesn't matter. In the maintenance floor is what you meant? Yeah, so not in here, under here. Instead of like over there. Makes sense. Greg Tech does have a boiler, but it doesn't seem that good. Is this what I want to do? Oops. How many do we have? I don't even remember. It was like 90 something, right? So that would just be like 3 banks in such a fashion here to match what we currently have. It's 87. All right, so that is 32, 64, 96. So that is more than what we currently have. So that is 3 separate channels, 3 separate face controller faces. Now, how did I want to do this? We have to have a control. So this Steam setup is going to be on its own sub network. So we're going to need a controller. You remember, right? You need about 140 boilers. You can run many dense cables from a single controller to all of those. That's a confusing statement. Trying to decide if I mirror this or if I like copy paste it. If I mirror, then we just have to have like the P2P channel or whatever to provide the P2Ps. This has got more space on this side. So we'd run the P2P. I think the controller for this would be over here. We can do black cable for this. One, two, three. Yeah, I think we just run this right down here. Right to there. Then we can just, whoop. We can't do that. That's not what I wanted to do. That's also not what I wanted to do. And then we can just mirror that. So then we have these. That. All right. So I'm going to need a boatload of storage buses. Storage bus. We need, is that 32 times 6? Make them. Oh boy, this is going to be the annoying part. Is there a way I can like press Control or Shift or something so these things don't go to the side? Nope. I just have to look at it every time. I don't think the copy paste gadget would even work with these. It don't seem to copy and paste applied energistics cabling. Oh, those are P2Ps. Place on a block would work, but that's hard to do in this situation. Yep. Yep. Because of the location that I'm placing this, it is not easy to do. I just gotta be slower on that right click and make sure I'm aiming in the correct spot. It's a small hitbox. I forget, how are we going to put the diamonds in these? I know we were looking at Tom's and that didn't seem to work. This is for the water. Maybe I should go back to our model because we had it all figured out last stream. Let me just go back over here and look. Oh, right. We were going to push it in using interfaces. Okay. That's right. Now I remember. Now I remember. So we have the IO port pushing in. I mean, I guess we could put diamonds on a disk and then put the disk in the IO port and should be able to like do both. But or I guess we get two separate IO ports. I don't know. I think it makes more sense to have the interface and then have our main AE system pumping diamonds from itself into that interface to provide this network. All right, that's all of that. So now it's Diamond time. Tom's do work, just not for 80 plus, but since you're doing small banks, it should work. Dynamo. Steam pipe. Yeah, maybe I could do like one Tom storage between each one of these. But we don't have enough channel. I'm not sure how I'd do that. I mean, I guess we could use this P2P cable, put like a black dense cable coming down here, and then that could provide, I don't know. Or I could just remove 2 per bank, but then that's going to be kind of weird too. I'm not really sure how to do this just yet. We'll figure it out. Steam pipe's done. Yeah, this is a separate network. This is all going to be a sub-network. Its own separate Steam. Oh, I'm holding the wrong thing. It's like, why can't I click those on there? What about the injectors? What about the injectors? You don't have to be more specific because I'm not sure what you're talking about. What about the injectors? Oh, you're talking about the multi-cycle injector things. Yep. Yep, those still need to get made. I was kind of waiting for this to finish crafting, so we didn't like have 2 different recipes blocking each other. No, I didn't make the stuff for this side because all of these are going to get moved. But we have about twice as many spots as what we have current dynamos. So we have to make like about half new and then we transfer the other ones thereabouts. Such a lovely sound they decided for this. Wait, did I just tell it to make 64 more? I did. We need at least 96. Let me cancel. So this should be 96 times 2 for the other two banks. That is a number. Okay. Your headphones are so stupid, they are on your desk for so long they disconnect from Bluetooth, but don't reconnect when you pick them up again. Yeah, I just don't do wireless headphones. That does suck, though. Seems like everybody I know that has wireless headphones hates them, but they swear by them. I don't know. It just seems like it's too much of a headache. Then again, I also don't really listen to audio on my phone or whatever, so. All right, what's the other bit that we need here? So we're doing just interfaces on top. So I need interface times 32 times 3. Whoops. That's not where you go, you silly goose. Whoops. So each bank of 32 needs 2 dense cables. It's 2 channels per, so 64 channels per 32. I'm not sure this is ideal. I feel like there's probably a better solution out there. But this is the one that we're going with for now. Oh, I missed one. That must be why I had one in my inventory. The better solution is disable channels. Yeah, if you're a noob. Oops. P2P. I guess I could raise this cable up. That way we can actually walk under here. That's probably a better idea. In fact, I'm going to do that now. I don't like cables on the ground, like preventing all sorts of walk space. If I place these here, we can easily fit underneath them. Like that better. Okay, so now we need a controller. So we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. We need at least 13 faces available. I'm going to make 4 controllers. I'm not sure how many we're going to need and how we're even going to lay this out. We might do 5. Okay, so how many? I said 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. Okay. So this cable here, just going to straight attach like that. So then we need P2Ps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, we don't need 13, 14. So it's just 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So that's 10, 11, 12. That's all we need. Yeah, that's fine. I think we're good. That's pretty much all we need. So then we need to provide this thing with power, so I can just put like a point right here. But we should also have like battery backup, I think. Oh, well, no, this will be providing... No, this needs battery backup. How did we do this one? I don't remember. Redstone Flux with EV and expanded. Which one? EV expanded. Something's stopping us here. Okay, well, we'll worry about that, I guess, in a little bit. Right. So aside from that, we're still going to need some channels available for other things. Do we need channels? We do. Let's see here. I am trying to decide. I think I want to rearrange some things here. I'm going to get rid of this. It's going to make it not symmetrical anymore, but it's fun. I'll move this to the other side. Oh. Which side's which? Oh, I guess that's fine. And point. So we need a spot for IO port, which I guess we have over here. Did this retain? Did it never put acceleration cards? Maybe I didn't. Oh, I haven't hooked up the P2P yet. I was like, why? So then we need an input for... the diamonds. Let me do something here. So I'm going to do cable inker. I'm actually going to scooch this over. Okay. Then we'll have our interface right here. This will be our diamond input. And then we just need to bring down from the main network. Now, the other problem is I decided to use the same color cables that we're using for our main network here. So I'm going to have to do like a thing just to make sure we don't interfere. How are we doing on these other crafts? I mean, we're mostly done. It's not going to take super long.
Supplica just resubscribed for 43 months. Hype lurk hype heart.
I will need to filter the storage buses so the boilers don't accept the steam. I don't think steam goes in through... Oh, you're talking about on the bottom side? Yes. Good call. Down here. Right. Supplica, hey, thanks so much for the 43 months. Welcome back. Water, and then diamond. Yep, that would have been a mistake. I don't think we need extractable items visible. I think we just need this. Who's ready for a lot of clicking? Uh-oh, I can't even see all the... Oh, no, I can't even see them. Is there not a... Why is there no personal shrinking device in here, whatever it's called? But whatever I do, I have to, like, get down to this level. All right, here we go. Who's ready for some trapdoor action? Let me do it over here. So take care of those two. Take care of those two. Yeah, the shrink mod was so nice in Monofactory. All right, let's start down here. Click, 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 click. And then this last one I can just do from out of here. At least these, I can just click. Click, 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 click. Somebody should make a mod where you can visualize a storage bus like this interface as a tooltip. So you can just look at it and just see if there's like any visual difference, whether or not you can make out what it is. Like you can tell the difference between something that's unconfigured versus one that has something done to it. That'd be a nice little addition. AE does need goggles. Be nice. Okay. So this is done. We still need to hook up where the P2Ps are going. And then we also are going to need an output to the main AE network. You might need another controller or two. Or I suppose I could move the interface and the other thing onto a cable instead of directly touching a face. You made an Aquila alloy pickaxe and it's so fast. The problem with the bottom face of the controller is if I touch those, I won't be able to walk underneath them. I can move the controller up, but there's not enough room to like do anything underneath it. And that's fine. We can readjust the way the controller is. We haven't really done anything. We haven't linked the P2Ps. Maybe I should move the controller from here up one on top of this one. I think I'll do that. This is the part I haven't even figured out. Like, I haven't even thought about it at all. So we do that. We just pick up the entire thing and just set it right there. I think that'll work. Let me use cut paste. Oh. It's about where I wanted it. Pretty close. Let's go back 2 more on the X. Right there. All right, now we have the bottom faces available to us for whatever we need. I gotta put the energy cell under here. I guess I don't need this anymore. All right, so we needed... What else do we need here? I need a way to export Steam back to the system. I mean, I guess I could have also just taken from here. We got channels available on this. Oh, I used white cable here. This actually should have been black cable. I thought something seemed off. Whoa. This all should have been black cable to signify that it is the P2P channels. There we go. That looks more better-er. Why not a different color to make it less confusing? Because I don't have other colors set up and I'm being lazy. We could make it a different color though. Could make it red. I mean, that's what we do with a lot of our sub networks is make them red to show they're not part of the main network. But, yeah, I don't know. We've used blue in like one situation. I just don't really want to make all the stuff. It's fine. So it looks like our EV thingies, multi-cycles are done. I agree. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. The only time it's going to make a difference is when we're outputting from the main network to this network and the other way around. Just need to make sure we're using key blinkers and we're keeping them separated. All right, I think we got those all sorted now. Okay. Oh, I didn't like that. What? Oh, we need a energy. One of these. I guess it's fine if it's touching. Is it fine? These things don't transfer channels, I don't think. You know what? I'm just gonna, just for sanity reasons, I'm just gonna put these here. I don't think it matters. I'm just gonna put those there. Okay. Next one. All right. So this in its current state, not doing anything, is using about 1,800 and something RF a tick. It's kind of interesting. So these should all have water in them now. No diamonds because we don't have diamonds coming into the system. And then we don't have a way for the steam to go back to the main network. So that's the next thing we need to figure out. Right. How many are we doing for the return line over here? We have 1, 2, 3 for steam. So we're gonna need like 6 because we're doubling. All right, I need to make a pattern to make those things because I don't have one and I made them by hand every time and I don't want to do that again. Interface? What is it? This one? Oversized interface. All right. Expanded RF coil needs to go in the energy cell. Thank you. This doesn't connect to our main network. I had that right before. We need storage buses. And these need to be configured for steam from GregTech. That's thermal. This one. So these storage buses are just returning GregTech steam into these guys, which are going to be a part of the main network, not this network. And then we need from the main network. Yeah, I guess export. I was going to block these things to prevent extra diamonds from going in, but honestly, I think I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, this is where the problem lies. Cable anchor. So this is main network white cable, and this is our network other color cable here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this needs to be exporting diamond. All right. So then we just need to connect that somewhere. I feel like we just make a new thing here. Doesn't the steam need to be a thermal variant? Oh, you know what? You might be right. Is this thermal? It is thermal. Good call. For some reason, I thought it was the GregTech one. I'll make that change. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit lower since these aren't like operating on the floor above. So this needs to be thermal steam. Oh, it's not working because I don't have this thing hooked up. I was like, shouldn't this be going by now? We need to give this a channel. So I'm probably going to pull the same channel we were using here since like most of this is going away anyway. So what channel was this one? DF36, and that is... this one? DF36. Now we should see some things happen. It's going to take a little bit of time for this export bus to warm up. These are empty. Why are these empty? Those boilers are not fully upgraded? What do you mean? So we're full of diamonds here. We're storing thermal steam. Oh, these didn't output steam to the interface. Right. Actually, I'm not sure what's going on here. Why is that going so slow? Because they're not currently operating. All right. Wow, look at that. 70 million? Does that make a difference? I thought these push steam faster, like if they could export it. And it's only like when they weren't running. Why was our steam so high? It said we had like 300,000. Steam go down. Or do we normally have 500? I don't remember. I thought we decided an import bus for Steam. I don't remember. Clearly this isn't working. The problem with the import buses is that they got to ramp up. Hey, Bola, how you doing? Well, oh, I don't have either of those on Autocraft. I mean, I think import buses are what we're gonna have to do. I don't want to do that, but I think that's what we're gonna have to do. If the diamond exporter is not fast enough, you could do 2 interfaces, one on each system, and have a laser node. We don't have GregTech pipes that'll support the amount of flow through that we need. That we've already looked at that. I don't. How many acceleration cards does one of these things hold? Is it 3 or is it more? It's 4. Yeah, we looked at pipes, and pipes unfortunately aren't fast enough either. I'm assuming these import buses are going to be fast enough. I don't think we've tested it. I mean, they take time to ramp up before they like import at full speed. We got a disco. It doesn't seem like we're importing fast enough. Wait a second. No, never mind. I was gonna say we could use the ME hatches or whatever. That wouldn't work. Yeah, this is not working. Okay, so if we're stuck with laser IO for the extraction, what did we need? That really sucks, man. I wanted to get away from these completely. We don't need the item card, so we're gonna need 5 fluid cards per. Oh no! You're still unconvinced that storage bus isn't the solution. Storage bus does not extract. The problem is they're not extracting. They don't. Okay, these dynamos push like a tenth of a bucket every second. You can extract out of them much faster, but like they extract themselves very slowly. So a storage bus wouldn't be able to help because a storage bus doesn't extract. Look at the power flickering over here. What is this about? Yeah, the latest version of the Laser IO has a thing you can copy the whole node. Unfortunately, that is not in this pack. Well, do we have any other options? I think I want to exhaust all possible options before we resort back to Laser IO. Laser IO is fine, but it's annoying in this quantity. Is there anything else? What is this? A copycat fluid pipe? Portable fluid interface. Yeah, I don't think Create's going to help us here. Hold on. Hold on. This hurts. I'm having a thought. Can we potentially, going back, I think it was Static who was talking about the storage buses. Could we potentially use storage buses, an IO port, and then like transfer the disk from one network to the other? Is that feasible? I mean, this is like stupidly over complex, but is that feasible? So like we have a buffer of steam on a disk that gets transferred from network to network. That way we don't have to worry about it. It would just be the IO port that'd be extracting everything it could, filling up a disk, and then dumping that into this other system. Is that what we want to do? Like, to me, it feels like there's a lot of potential for that to break down. Okay. Let's undo. We're gonna do a test. All right, storage bus. Wait, where'd all my storage bus go? Oh, their interface. Oh, so I'd have to switch them from interface to storage bus. That's okay. Storage bus. Do I have to configure these? Extract only. I'm not sure if that matters, but I feel like I'm going to do that. One benefit of this is we can just have our Steam produce, and we can just fill up disk after disk after disk after disk, and then we should like never run the risk of running out of Steam. Potentially. I feel like this is just adding way too much complexity, but it seems fun. Did I skip a one? Oh, yeah, look at that. All right, let's copy the extract only setting from this one. Just check. Extract only. No more bat sounds for you. Ever. High frequency sounds like that they have in this game just drive me crazy. Another sound similarly that drives me crazy is the sound of spiders. Just so high pitch. Okay, so those should all be set. Spiders have us climbing the walls, bats out drive us all batty. Yeah. Right. Spiders have a use. I mean, bats kind of have a use too. If you hear a bat, you know there's a cave nearby, but it's not really that useful. No, not gameplay wise, honestly. All right. So we have the storage buses on top. They are set to extract only. So then we need an IO port. What? Oh, I didn't actually make this. We made the parts to make that. We didn't make it. So we already have an IO port here. So we're going to make another one. This one is going to be from network to disk. And I assume we're going to want to transfer the highest amount possible. What do we want to do? 256? I mean, there's like the mega cells, but now we'll just do 256. Let's make one of these. 64. Okay. Two, 5, 6. That was fast. Oh, these have to be filtered for sure. Otherwise, we're going to fill them full of water or something. Thermal. I should probably name these. Steam. Steam. Is that fast enough, though? Wait. Where's that steam even coming from? What? From the oversized interface? There's nothing even in them. I'm sucking it from the main network? That's not possible, though. These are separate. Is this the speed in which these things are just like pushing out their steam? I don't see this number moving. So where's that steam coming from? The main network isn't even touching this network. Did we just discover free steam? All right, I'm just gonna visually look at these, see if any one of these is like low. Maybe just pulling from one specifically. Maybe we can't like storage bus out of these. Oh, you know what? Did I even accelerate this? Did we just discover like infinite steam? It is. How is it coming from the main network? Hold on. The main network is only here. It terminates at a extended export bus and then these oversized interfaces. Oh, are we doing the storage bus interface, seeing everything on the main network thing? Oh no. I think that's what's happening. So I needed to make those. If I set these to be insert only. Okay. Now we're pulling. And now it's doing what I wanted it to do. Look at that. All right, let's make another disk so we can actually see this happen. Oh no! Shoot. All right. I'm noticing that these discs don't have the same problem the other ones do, where like the anvil, I can do a shift home, delete, and start typing, and then it's not like refilling it full of something else. It's kind of nice. I don't know why the other ones have that problem. If I do that same thing, just for clarity, if I take one of these 1K ones and I put it in here, and I do a shift home, and I delete, start typing, it like refills it with whatever was just there until I do it twice. But these cells don't have that problem. I wonder what the difference is. Anyway, so now we have 4 more steam cells. You wonder, will it now work the way before adding that I/O port since a bus on the interface was switched? The problem is we weren't pull. Oh, you know what? Do we even need to pull? Oh no, I didn't even consider that. We would have to have storage buses from the main network. How would we do that? The reason why it worked from the main network is because the steam is already stored and we're extracting. Now, if we're going the other way, We might not, because like everywhere we are using Steam, we're using the ME input hatches, the stocking input hatches, which would see that stored and it would pull automatically. Very interesting. Smart idea. What do you mean classic? What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about the unfiltered disc? Anyway, let's put these in here. We might not even use these. Network to disk. Why did those go through? What? I don't understand why that's just going through and it being ejected if we're trying to copy. All right, so that's a speed that we're currently producing Steam, and that seems fairly reasonable. No, we don't even need to store Steam, just. That's the whole key here. All we have to do is use these storage buses as we're doing, and just provide an interface so the main network can read this network, and everything is just going to work. That's the smart idea. Is instead of storing Steam here, the main network will have storage buses, or at least a storage bus on an interface, and it'll just be able to read all the stuff here. In fact, I think we'd only need one storage bus and one interface. I don't think we even need to extract using this method. Now we need to figure out a way to use more power. So this is showing we have way more steam because this is reading all the steam that's available in these dynamos. I'm fairly certain this is why it shows that much. Well, actually, let's just do this. I should be able to just disconnect this. And then these should just start pulling. It's going to drain down what was on the stored disk. Then we should see these things pop on here. In theory. Dude, that is great. Dude, that is such a better method than using the laser stuff. The disk? No, we're not even using these disks. We're not using these. We've abandoned this idea. The way this is working now is this sub network here where our Steam is, this whole network here, we're just providing all of the information from these storage buses. They can see the Steam in here. We're providing all of that to the main network through this storage bus interface combination. So the main network is reading all the stuff on this network, and all the stuff on this network is reading from here, right? When we need more Steam, it just immediately pulls out of any of these inventories that has Steam. No extraction required. You've heard a lot of storage buses cause lag. Is that still true? I have no idea. Yeah, we are only going to be using Steam that we are using. This way, it'll be a much more ideal way to tell our utilization. We can look and see how much Steam we have remaining by how many of these are not currently running. It's efficient because all the dynamos that aren't running aren't burning. Now keep in mind, all of our Steam is now being produced there. This was disconnected. All of this Laser IO stuff no longer turned on. So these are all full. It's no longer hooked up. And our Steam disk that we had should be completely empty as well. Wherever that is. Probably on this side. No more Steam disk in the main network. Yeah, this is by far the best solution. And we stumbled on it by accident. What the heck?
Glampixie just resubscribed for 36 months.
Yo, Glam, hey, welcome back. Thank you for the 36 months. You love when you accidentally find the best solutions. Yeah, it turned out from like, we're making infinite Steam to wait a second. This is actually coming from the main network to wait a second. The main network can just read this directly. All right, I'm going to delete these disks. We don't need this anymore. Oops. All right. Yeah, make another gargantuan. Or did I have another one that was still available, or did I already fill that one? I already filled it. And then we get to move all of these guys and then hook up the other half, which is fine. And then the real important thing is we can get rid of all this Laser IO nonsense. Like the Laser IO stuff was fine, but it's starting to get out of control. All right, we're filling. So we should watch every single one of these things kick on. And they're all on. Look at that. Now we are not producing enough Steam. Did I put... Okay, we don't need this guy. Did I put acceleration here? I did. Yeah, we're not producing enough Steam for our current setup. We just need to like put the other ones over here, finish hooking this up, and then we will be good. But now, how do you know if you are producing enough Steam? You can still see Steam available in the network. instead of having it extracted and put onto a disk, it's just showing here directly. So because that number is going down near 0, we can tell that we don't have enough steam. It should be staying fairly constant. I mean, another option, I suppose, is we could set up a disk, like a storage drive there, and keep that full. We could do that. I don't know if that's necessary. Steam is like very energy. It's not energy dense. It takes up a lot of space. So like we'd have to store an enormous amount of steam in order for that to even be remotely like reasonable to do. And I just don't think it's worth it. But maybe we'll decide over time that I'm wrong and we should do it. Okay, we can get rid of this stuff. That goes away. This goes away. That goes away. Oh boy. Right, somebody asked how are we doing on diamonds? I mean, I guess diamond go up because we aren't max utilizing the system right now. It was down to 88.1 million. You're waiting for the node card explosion? I already set these, yeah. So I should just be able to place these guys. These already have been upgraded, so we don't have to worry about upgrading them. Is literally put the storage buses on top and then connect them. Oops. We lost one. We can never get it back. Gone forever. Wait a second. Is this the one? Are these upgraded? Looks like I am a few short. You're not upgraded. I need 7 more lapidary. Oh. I need 5 more. No. Yes. I didn't vein mine all of them? They're all gone. What are you talking about? So I need... How many do I need? 7? And then I need 8, 9 EV. So I need 7. Whoops. And then 27 multis. 26. Still going to make more than what I want. That's fine, though. Did I tell it to make the blue ones? Okay, we'll hook them all up except for these other ones until we get those fully sorted. So I need storage boost. So what is that? That is 96 minus 11. 32 times 3 minus 11. 85. Math is fun when AE does it for you. Yeah, I caught it, guys. Got the wrong multi-cycle. Got it. This is a significant improvement to our Steam compared to what we were doing before. Every time we needed to upgrade that, I was dreading it. Having to make that many extra cards and overclockers and logistical upgrades and all the copying and inventory opening and this and that. It was such a headache. This is so much better. Did I have these things filtered? Extract only? Let me do that. It's easy enough just to click these things for peace of mind. Make sure I don't somehow push Steam or something into these. The other nice thing about these is they shouldn't be blinking. They should just be on or off if they're being used or not. Whereas when we were extracting, like large sections of it would blink on, blink off, blink on, blink off. These, it should just be like each individual one should just turn on or off. And it shouldn't be like a big light show. All right. Is it worthwhile here to make the controller a full multi-block instead of what you have here, so less things to upgrade? I don't know, like... I mean, we can expand on the controller. Like, I can leave what I have and we can make it bigger around what's currently there. Is that a problem? I think that might be. Do we need this here anymore, actually? We don't need this here. Not a problem. It would have been a problem because I potentially could have been using a channel. Okay. So now our system should be upgraded. We have, in theory, around double our previous Steam output. It's way more simplified. So now we can get back to what we were doing and upgrading our turbines, that we have the Steam to support those turbines. I think I'm gonna hold off on that for a moment. All right, so we need 24 to finish up this. All right, so that is rotor holder 24. And then we need dynamo hatch 16. 24 of these. And then we need LUV energy 16 amp, 24 of those. And on top of all that, we need Dragon 24. Okay, so while we wait for all of this stuff to craft, I'm going to take a break and go use the restroom. I'll be right back. BRB. Actually, I'm going to put us down here. I don't know if that even comes through or not. Oh yeah, I can see new lights lighting up over here. BRB. All right, chat, I'm back. Anything happened while I was gone? It doesn't look like anything interesting happened. So I was just thinking when I was away, if we wanted to, we could set, let me go ahead and turn the thing off. We could set priorities. Oh, does that wait until you turn F1 off? Interesting. We could set priorities. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then have them all in order, and then you could kind of see how far along we are. Like right now it's kind of grouping up where these are off and like all of these are on together, but we could make it a specific order, kind of like a progress bar. That's a lot of numbering though. I'd have to go into the interface and number each individual one in order, and I'm not sure if I want to do that, but still don't like the dense cell flashing like that. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that. Does this one, we have one over here. Does this one flash? Oh, this is just a regular energy cell. We don't even have a dense one over here. This one's not flashing. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why that's flashing. Maybe if I put the point directly on this, it wouldn't flash. I'll try that. Nope. So this is just backup power in case something goes bad and we need to power this up. We just turn this on. Same thing like the other system. This is just storing some auxiliary power in case we need it. Replace it. Fabrication defect. And maybe it's just because we're not draining enough power. Let me try. I'll put this one on, see if that does anything different. Nope. In fact, that's a little worse. I wonder why. It's this thing. It's the extended I/O port that's doing it. I take that out and it stops flashing. Maybe this uses an enormous amount of power. Interesting. Well, I mean, you can see the progress bar, right? I mean, that's what this is supposed to indicate. Is a progress bar. It's using about half the power stored in this, apparently. Even though, like, the tooltip's not updating. There is no interface. Does you mean this one? Well, anyway, I'll put the other energy cell here. What if I put another one? Hey, fix this one. Fixed it. All right. Let's go start upgrading. Wrong building. This one. Dynamo hatches. Energy converters. I'm gonna need this guy. Then I need the rotor holder.
Eskizit0 just resubscribed for 4 months, slowly but surely.
Yo, Eskizit, what's up? Welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 4-month resub. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate your support. Beep, beep, boop, 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 boop. Oh. Whoop. So now I need dragon. 10 of these. Did I miss one or did I click one too many? I mean, there's one in every single one. I must have clicked one too many. Oh, I didn't change the stuff below. Ah, don't pick up to Emmy. There we go. So all of these are upgraded. So now we do these over here. I guess we can do the bottom side on this first. Doesn't matter. Steamy turbines. And then 10 more to go. Yeah, I wonder how that is going to look in the system now. Is it going to just like slowly drop to 0 as we use more and more steam? Because the dynamos that are being utilized will have 0 in them, so like that number will slowly go down until we have none. I think that's probably how it's going to end up looking. Without some kind of a disk, so we might want to do something about that. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things, though. Like, if you're running low on steam, you have a problem because you're never going to just store steam to run off of. What's my EU gen cap at the moment? I don't know. We were making somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 million RF before I started upgrading these today. So it's probably going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of like 60 million RF. Divide that by 4, that's your EU. Each one of these are going to be producing, let's do it this way. 180,000 EU per tick. And then we have, what is it, 96 of them in here? Something like that. No, it's not 96, is it? It's 40, 50... Yeah, 56 plus 24. Anyway, I'm not mathing right now. My mind's on too many things. All right, so we need 24 rotor holder. We need LUV dynamo 16. 24, and then I need LUV energy converter 16, 24. Is it 80? There you go. 80 times 180,000 should be what we're making. Oh, did I? Oh, that's where these 10 came from. I was like, wait a second. I thought I made 10 extra. Thank you. So instead of requesting 14, I should have requested the 24 that we actually need. So these are doing 5,632 recipes in parallel. So I need to request 10 more of these, but I'm going to wait until like the dynamos and other things finish up. I feel like we're kind of blocking. We're definitely blocking this and these. and this. So why is this not going? Is it trying to do this one? We got a lot of things being blocked right now. Ah, it was waiting on this stuff, the fluids. The LCR was blocking us. All right, well, I'll work on like 10 of these. Right. Extra of those, these. Dynamo. Oh, these are turned the wrong way, aren't they? All right. Okay. Yeah, we had to do these ones a little weird because I ran the cabling and I ran the cabling in such a way that messed it up. What was that, dynamo? All right, so those 10 on the bottom side are done. Now we can put the rotors in. Rotor. I need 10 more of these. Can you put the points directly on the energy hatches? Someone on the StarTech Discord said you can do that by default. They might have changed it so you can now. I'm fairly certain in this version of the pack you cannot without me modifying something. Which I might end up doing just because it is kind of annoying, but let me rearrange this. So we need this, and then that. Alright, I'll do these 10. Actually, I guess I might as well do these 14. Is that just a or not RF tools, a Flex Networks change, or is that something that I'd have to like do something else for? It's essential. I'm pretty sure that'd be Flex Networks, right? Because Flex Network would need to convert between EU and RF. You cannot recycle the old routers. You can't combine them. You can't disassemble them. You can't do anything with them. They are a one and done. If your math is right, you may not be producing enough steam. Well, let's hope that your math is wrong. Boop, beep, beep, beep. All right, so then we put the rotors in, and we should be fully upgraded to Dragon Steel. It's so beautiful. All right, now I don't need to do this, but just because it's 3 that don't have their texture, we're gonna do this so we can see the texture. I don't think we've seen all of these things with their texture spinning. Well, I guess some of them aren't spinning, but since like the first day we set these up. And then when I relog, all the texture is going to be gone again. Did I change the Steam setup? Yes. If you didn't see it, our Steam setup is now over here. This is underneath the steam turbines are on MISC 2F. We're down below. So we still have like this laser IO monstrosity over here to get rid of. That's like our next task. But we have upgraded. We essentially doubled the amount of dynamos that we have. It's all being done through Applied Energistics. So we have storage buses on each one of these. And we're providing all of the storage stuff to the main network through a storage bus interface combo here. And then the main network is just utilizing steam through the turbines, which is pulling it directly out of these things without having to extract. The middle zone is a bit too dark. You're talking about in the turbine area? Yeah. It's light enough where it won't spawn monsters, but yeah, it does get down to like light level 1, I think is what I saw. Substation is next. That is the next thing that we, well, not next as in that's what we're doing next, but that is the next for like our power upgrade. This is gonna hurt. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't mean for him to go into here. Well, they're all in AE now. They're all there now. Not where I wanted them to go. I was just going to toss them, but I'll have to do like an exporter into a trash can or something. So like this power should probably move over here. Probably. Not only that, but each of the cards like upgraded multiple times. Does our power stop working if I remove the controller? I don't remember what the controller's for. That's just to keep me charged, right? Yeah, I can move this. If I pick these up, does it retain its priority? Priority 1. Priority 2. Well, in that case, let me just pick them all up and then, except for like one of them. Five. Six. 7. 8. 9. 10. Is there a way to like delete this power? Oh, you can. Okay, good. I mean, it's not good, but it's good for what I want to do. We're going to stress test this. Now that we have all of our stuff upgraded, we have all the steam hooked up over here. I feel like I doubled up on one. Shouldn't we have 11 of these? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Wait a second. Why are they just full now? Did that not actually empty? I didn't empty them. That's annoying. It resets everything except for the internal power. Can I just put like a flux point onto like a an energy trash can? Like how fast does this delete power? I mean, that's pretty fast. Why am I deleting power? Because we are testing, we are fully stress testing this. Are we not keeping up with water? What's going on here? I'm confused. Why are the rest of these not turning on? Do we have too many dynamos? Okay, we are overproducing steam. That's actually really good. So that means no matter if we are maxed out on our turbines, we'll never be maxed out on our steam. No, they use the same amount of steam from like the time they first form to the time they're spun up at 8,000 RPM. They're always using the same amount of steam. So that's good. That means we got a lot of extra room here for the next upgrade. I don't know if that's just going to completely decimate this extra stuff and we'll have to just double this again or something, but...
Cheese Ducks just subscribed.
Hey, Cheese Duck, thank you for subscribing. Don't the dynamos dynamically produce based on internal buffer? How much steam does each dynamo produce? $34.4 buckets per tick. I'm sorry, 38.4 buckets per tick. I think I said 34.4. What about diamonds? Speaking about diamonds, we never even looked at this since I first hooked this up. Hey, look at that. Yeah, diamonds are going down. But that's to be expected. How are we doing diamonds? We're still doing this. This one's turned off. These are only going at EV. Well, LUV, but EV tier. So we can turn this on. How did I have this one turned off? I don't remember. Are we out of sand? Like what? Oh, I just took the point off is what I did. Numbers still go down, so we need to upgrade these. Think IV, or should we go LUV? Isn't that more? Oh wait, there's another sifter. Yeah, I mean these are like the original starter day 2 sifters or something. Large sifter controller or rock sifter. Large sifting funnel. No, this doesn't do it. Cyclonic sifter. Ooh, what is this? This whole multi-block for like these 2 things. Okay. Rock sifter controller. Right, we already did those. Large sifter controller. Nope. Let's do it this way. Large sieve. This is what I'm looking for. So that's this guy. Okay. Is this actually faster? I'm not sure. Let's bookmark this recipe. 48 into 16. Is it actually faster? Or is it just saving 16 sand? Because I'm seeing the same processing speed. Does this use a parallel hatch? I don't see parallel. Does it use parallel hatch though? It doesn't show one. Oh, it does use a parallel hatch. It just doesn't show down here. Okay. Yep. All right, it's time. So that means we can replace all of these with 4 of these. It's the same footprint. That means we can get rid of these 2 guys. And just put them back there. All right. This requires netherite, pure netherite gears. It so happens that we have that. I need 4 because of 4 different inputs. Not because we need to go 4 times faster, but because of different inputs. I think we have think we have everything else here. We just need the controller, and then I think we already have the other stuff. All right, so we wanted, let's get 4 of these. Four of those. What power do we give this? LUV? Okay. This is taking a while to craft. Because these netherite gears take forever. Was that not a normal crafting recipe? Oh, it's an assembler recipe. Okay, that'll take a really long time. That is unnumbered assembler. What else are we going to need here? Maintenance. We are going to need input, output. All right. 7 tungsten steel pipe casing. We need 24 stress proof. What was this first one? It was 24 of those. We need 30 tungsten steel. So 30 times 4 minus 32. And then we need 52 robust. 52 times 4 minus 6. Okay, I think we got everything. So the first one we're going to do is this gravel one. Although I think the gravel one we had turned off. Maybe we don't even need these other ones. I kind of just want to do them just to have them, but maybe we don't need them. All right, so if we take a look at this thing, it's in the bottom center of a 5x5. So it'd be on top of this block here. All right, so we want the input output. Boop, boop. Stocking input, output. Then I'm going to have the power back here. $16 normal. We need parallel and maintenance. Maybe I'll put these down here. Maintenance. And then I think we can probably click this thing. Oh, does this need input from the top? Is that what this is? Does that have to be the input? Shoot. Only this block can be used. Well, dang it. Okay. Invalid structure. Your face is an invalid structure. Oh, where are these blocks? Does the output have to be on the bottom? Let's see. Only this. Okay, so the great. The output has to be on the back center because reasons. All right. Well, if that's the case, I might as well do that, and then we'll run the cable up and then connect up here. It's annoying. All right, let's point these down. All right, I think we're good to like copy and paste this now. Copy pasta. So this one's sand. This one was gravel. All right, so here the sand. That's not going to help our diamond situation at the moment, but that is perfectly fine. Let's put this stuff away. All right. Did that form? Why am I missing tungsten steel frames? I definitely thought I crafted enough, but apparently not. 30. Did I not do 30 times 4? This is more than what we need because this one's almost done, but just go and craft them. That booping noise always makes you think your headphone's low on power. Wait, which booping noise? From the music? The frame's probably used for something else as possible. There we go. That one's done. So this one is sand. Yeah, these, I mean, if we do that, then we won't even be able to walk back here because of that ME cable. I guess it doesn't matter. So this one, let's do this one. This is dust. This one. Dust. I mean, I guess. Okay, here's what I'm not gonna do this. We'll just do that. That way it's less intrusive. It doesn't block our path. And then this one is crushed blackstone. Whoop. Let's see here. Crushed blackstone. Where's my thingy? I have some right here. Okay, let's set the parallels on these. That goes here. This one here. All right, so it's essentially 2 channels per, so we only need a total of 8 channels. All right, where does this guy come from? I want to move this point. This is 4B, 3B. Four B, 3B. All right. Smart. And smart. Oh, I didn't get these things. Power. Oh, I guess that's fine. We can just put the points on the side. These might be going too fast. Number go up. Okay. So what are these things even producing? We are making a lot of crushed ores here. This one is our sand. No, this one's dust. This one's our sand. This one stays on. And then this one was Blackstone. Stibnite and Galena. What are we doing with Stibnite? Antimony and sulfur. Galena, we have a lot. Okay, you know what? I'm going to turn this off. At some point, I should probably figure out like what the trigger condition to turn this one back on, like get a level emitter thing happening here. But we have so much of that stuff right now, I just don't feel like it's worth me even looking at. I mean, that's a decent amount of diamonds that we're producing now. Level emitters on the dust one, so it keeps about 5 mil on each item. Can this be turned on with the redstone signal? No, I guess we would do like a no, because the input's up top. I guess we could do on the machine controller itself. Have a machine controller on that. Trying to figure out how we would turn this thing off. So we'd just end up doing one of these things. And I think we can completely get rid of these too. This is just extra sand. Let's get rid of these. See you, Static. I feel like we got a lot done, but it doesn't really seem like we did a lot today. We got our power completely upgraded. Why is that on grid? It's weird. Lots of future proofing. Dude, the chickens. So think of your egg chicken. Yeah. I don't even know how fast we're using Kalena. If we are even using it. I mean, we have like 5 million. It's going to take us so long to even use that much. Sulfur, glowstone, enderpearl, redstone. What was the other one? Redstone, glowstone, sulfur, ender. Oh, I didn't do redstone. I don't think we're running out of any of these anytime soon. Also, we have redstone essence. Raw redstone, which we can process into redstone. Ender pearl. Essence burning. Enderman essence.
Zombie Cleo raided my stream with 582 viewers.
Hey Cleo, thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. Yeah, I don't think I need the dust on, but we should set up the essence stuff, which we haven't done. Yeah, Cleo, hey, thanks for the raid. Unfortunately, I'm ending my stream here very soon. This is my normal end time. I appreciate it all the same. Thank you so much. Welcome, raiders. We're playing a crazy modded Minecraft pack here. If you haven't seen this, this has Greg Tech in it. Today, we spent a whole bunch of time upgrading our power. Let me take you around the base real quick and kind of give you just a quick overview. So our power is being made down here through all of these steam dynamos. We're producing steam. We're burning diamonds and water. We're boiling water by burning diamonds. It makes sense, trust me, to make steam. That steam is being output from this system into our main Applied Energistics network. I know, it's a little insane. All that steam is coming up into this building on our second floor here, into these steam turbines, which are taking steam and converting it into EU, into power. We have a lot of these things. We upgraded every single one of these today. We upgraded all of our steam production today. Ah, man. Lots of stuff. We just got done upgrading our sifters from like the original ones to these new machines. And these things go really fast. These are producing diamonds. You can see diamond number go up. It was going down. Now it's going up. It just hit 500, 600. I think it just saw 700 for a split second. There was 700. So diamond number go up. So all the diamonds that we are burning, we're producing using this machine here, which is sifting sand to make nether quartz, lapis, diamond, etc., etc. Sand goes in here. Yep. That's it. I think we are about done for today. I gotta pass you guys on to somebody else though now. Normally I just end the stream, but since we got raided, I have to re-raid. It's kind of like re-gifting. Who do we got? Who can I re-gift you guys to? Hey, Cleo's streaming. Let me go ahead and raid Cleo. There's nobody else streaming. No other hermits streaming. What the heck? Just re-gift you back to Cleo. Diamond is pretty much coal anyway. Is there anybody? Mr. Joker is streaming. Okay, I've rated Mr. Joker in the past. It's been a while. I will. Let me see here. I need to make sure I get the correct link. I'm pretty sure this is him. Yep. I'm going to send you guys over to Mr. Joker. We are done for today. Thank you so much for the raid. Once again, Cleo, thanks for hanging out. Everybody else, thanks for stopping by. Raiders, give the channel a follow if you see anything in here that looks mildly interesting to you. We'll be back tomorrow, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, that's it. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.